Hello, my beautiful crafty friends. It's Laurette, the vintage paper girl. Welcome to my studio. I'm very happy you're here with me today. Can you tell I got all tongue-tied? So anyway, before we get going, how is everybody? Are you good? I've missed you all very much. So I thought I would do a fun little video with you today. We're going to be using, you can either use plain construction paper, plain cardstock, or you can use some wonderful, fun time cards. Now, we're going to be making some tags from these, doilies, a whole bunch of stuff. So just thought I'd let you know what we're going to be doing today. But before we get going, I hope it's okay if I do a quick share of my beautiful journal with you. I'm so excited. Yes, yes, yes. It's just a stunning, stunning journal. And the name of this journal is, I have Serenity Seas, but I don't think that's right. No, it's Soothing Seas. I wrote that wrong. Sorry. The journal's made from Soothing Seas by Cris Lana Crafts. And also, since I've already shown it as a design team project, I can now tell you that I've added other things to it because, you know, I needed to get it to have some more things in it. So I did use Sam Poole's new Sea Treasures kits. She has 2 of them. So I mixed in some of hers, but it's mainly Cris Lana Crafts, okay? So I thought I'd show you what I have. Now, this is my cover, as you've seen. And I took that beautiful fabric that I got from Lavish Laces. And it's just a really pretty, beautiful, light, summery fabric. And I ran some vintage ribbon through it. And all these ribbons here are vintage. They're all from the 70s and 80s. And I've run them through. They're now considered vintage. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh. So anyway, and on it, I have a little tail. And it has a seashell, a little captain's wheel, and what do you call that? Anchor. So those are on the dangle, and then we have this, and you just untie it simply. The way I did it, I left it long enough that if whoever purchases it decides they want to add a bunch of stuff, you have room to expand it if you want. Okay, so I'm going to set that off to the side because we don't want anything to happen to that. And I've already shared the cover. I haven't done anything new or different. I do need to put my tag on the back. You've seen the dangles that are here. There is another video that shows this, but this time it's completed. There is a lot in here. I don't think I'll show you every little thing, but I just want to give you an idea in case this is something you're interested in purchasing. This is the kit and how you find it. And it was mainly made as a guest design team project. I'm just a guest. I'm not on her team. I'm not on anyone's teams right now. And so I made a large tag. There's another one. That's from Sam Poole. I'm not going to point out everything, but it's mainly from her unless I tell you differently. I did add all kinds of, let me shake them out here. I do have charms galore. Let's see. We have the captain's wheel. We have an anchor. We have a starfish. We have a porpoise. And those are there. And then here we have the seahorse and a shell. So I just want to show you the different, there's like 9 total charms in this kit. And this is a 80-page journal. Well, that means front and back. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. Okay, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's 80 pages total. So I'm not going to go over every little bit, but I will tell you that I have tags. I've made pockets. I have tags in the pockets, all kinds of tags and little things. Let me make sure I'm in. Okay. This is an envelope that I put in, a glassine envelope, and these are stickers. They're part of my stash. They're probably getting on to vintage. They're back from my scrapbooking days. And there's a card in there. And I'm not going to show everything because the person who gets this, I want them to have some surprises. This is a really cool little tag that I made. It's a pocket. You could glue it on, or you can use it like this. I'll show you. And then you open it up. Excuse me, I have it upside down. You open it up, and then you have like a cute little journal card that's a shell, and you have another journal card to write on, and they go inside this really cool little envelope pocket that I made, and I'm loving it. I had so much fun making this. So I tried to find different things to put into my journals than I normally have, so that whoever gets it is getting something unique, you know. And then I put a little seashell and some fabric there, some trim, vintage trim. We have a tag here. You can write on the back. We've got space to write here. I didn't do anything there. I left it plain. I made another similar one to that last one, only this one doesn't have any vellum. It just has a cute little tag. That's from Sam Pool. And then this is from the kit. This is from the kit. And so I made it, and it goes in the little pocket. And then I decorated this big envelope that I showed you earlier. And it has a tag in it with a pretty little charm and a tab. And the back is just plain to write on. So there is a lot of writing space here. You can write on the back of the tags. Here's another pocket. So I don't want to take a half hour to go through this. I just want to go relatively quickly. I think this was a sample. And I didn't add a ton of pearls. I added a little bit just to give it a little zhuzh, but really it's about the ocean. So I didn't want to do too much. And all of these, the sayings all come from, this is As Free as the Ocean. All the sayings come from Sam Pool. Put that on there. That's a Sam Pool too. As you can see, I used, now this one I've already showed you. It's in the last video, so I'm not going to open it. I left this. This is a piece of vintage paper and to write on. And then this was that center. It opens and there's a little tag inside. Like I said, I'm going to leave that for the person who gets it. Again, this is a pretty, this was that one I did in the video. It was a library pocket that is embossed. It had dots on it. And then we have a card. If you can't write on the back, you can put a piece of paper on it. But that one you can. Put some stuff. This is a Sam Pool. There's another tag in here. I made that. I don't know if you're seeing everything. But, you know, I'm not, and this is a paper clip I made, which I thought was fun. Put a whole bunch of scraps together. I made this cute little paper clip that's keeping this card on. So I thought that was fun. And then on the back side, I had that other picture on there. Okay. So I tried to make sure there were plenty of digital cards and things, writing cards, writing either tags or journal cards. Sorry. This one, isn't this cute? It has pearls and it's got a tab and it's got a pretty little charm. And I did have to put little paper clips in to keep everything from falling out. I put a lovely little sticker there. It's a vintage one. Then we have all these beauties here. I'm not going to go through everything, but there are some nice little tags and cards. I feel like something should be there. I may go back to that. Here's a pretty page. Here's another pocket all decorated with a lovely tag and again a nice saying. And that one says, "Take me to the ocean, let me sail the open sea to breathe the warm and salty air and dream of things to be." That's a Sam Pool saying. And then we have this one. And these are all vintage. And then, oh, this is a antique book. I did put some stickers on there, and then there's a card there. There's also going to be a bookmark and a writing, what do you call it? Page, you know, the hardbound writing tablet thing that you could put on. So if you're writing, you're not going to be bumping up against the other stuff. And then, you know, there's a tag there. Here's another little fun pocket thing I made that you could put more in. And you just close it on up and put it in there. I did put a little paper clip to keep everything from falling out because these pockets are really roomy. There's plenty of room for you to add any little things you want. And then we have, you know, Another cool saying, cool picture. This one came out of Sam Poole. I was running out of, I didn't have enough stuff. And we are like seashells upon the beach, beautiful and unique, each with a story of its own to tell. Again, that's from Cris, Lana. So, crafts. And there is the journal. Isn't she a beauty? So, I couldn't wait to share that with you. I don't know where that came from. I wonder if that fell off of something that I didn't glue really well. Or if it was just something that was just stuck in the book. You know, that happens. You get going and then there's... I don't know where that came from. Well, I'll put that off to the side. If I find where it goes, I'll put it there. Okay, so that's our beautiful ocean, soothing seas, serenity journal. I call it that because it is very serene to look at all the pictures, to read all the sayings, to do all the things. And then it has this vintage fabric, eyelet trim. This is eyelet fabric. My daughter used to have dresses and things made out of this. I used to have summer tops in the 70s, 60s and 70s. As a little girl, I had dresses made from this. So it's very fun. And I got this from Lavish Laces. And go over there. I think she has quite a bit of the eyelet lace if you're looking for it. I was so thrilled to see it. And then you can make this as tight or as loose as you want. And then you have the nice dangle to go with it. Like I said, there'll be a writing page and a bookmark that go in here. The reason they're not in here is because they're being laminated. That way they will last a long time. So you can put the bookmark in so you can find your page in your journal. And then if you're having trouble and you need a writing tablet, you can use that. You just put it in and then write. For those of you who are new to that, I don't even know how to... I didn't bring it in. So anyway, you'll see it if you do purchase it. Most likely if you've purchased one of mine before, you've gotten one so that you can write. It's so you can get away from the bumpy page. If there's a bumpy page you're writing on, you just put it between the page you're writing on and one behind it that's bumpy, and then you have that. So there you go. Isn't that beautiful? I just want to do a quick share of that before we got on with our project today. This will be for sale in our Etsy shop, but if you are interested in this, please let Jolene know on Etsy first. And because we'd rather do it that way than go through Etsy and might be able to save you a little bit of money. So let me know. I'll talk to you later. There we go. All right. So let me put that up. Now, today's project, I hope you stayed around or fast forwarded if you didn't want to see that particular journal. I don't do those types of journals too often, so it's kind of a unique thing for me, you know. Now, I want to make some tags, and I like these. They're cool, they're heavy. How tall are they? They're probably too tall. Oh, they're 9 inches. They'd be great in a tall journal, but they might be too tall, so we may cut some down. I like this because it's printed on this side, so when you flip it over, you make your thing, and then you could write, you could journal on that, on the spaces, or you could decorate this side and have this side blank to write on. So you could do it both ways. I might start that way, then I may flip it over. These are double-sided, so I think we might want to do, let's try to do one, well, these are really thick, that way, and then let's do one of these that way. I don't know where the rubber band went that was on that. Probably broke. You know, rubber bands are terrible. They don't last very long anymore. They are 2 different sizes too, I noticed. We have one that's longer than the other. So you can have some fun with these. Let's see. So that's that way. Maybe let's see, what side would we leave to write on? Could probably have more writing space that way. Either one would be okay, I guess. Let's do one this way. Now, we don't want all that. That's crazy big. I think 7.5 inches is probably about as big as I want to go. So I want to take off about 1.5 inches. Since I don't want to pull out the big one, I'll just cut off 1.5 inches over here, right? That works. Let's see, did that give me what I want? Yep, that gave me what I want. Gives us a little piece of card to play with later. And maybe, well, I won't cut those down until I actually use them. What these are going to be is lace tags featuring Tim Holtz ephemera. I have lots and lots of it. I know a lot of you have said, quite a few of you have said that you have Tim Holtz as well. don't always know what to do with it. You don't have to use Tim Holtz if you don't have it, but if you do, of course, please pull it out. I've got a ton at my feet. Sorry if you lost my voice for a minute there. I do have a lot of it at my feet. So, oh, let's get out a glue mat. Thank you for those of you who bought all my glue mats. Yay, yay. I just put these in the sink the other day. They're getting pretty rough. I'm going to have to throw some away. I also have my own personal one here too that I made. But you guys got some good ones. I'm going to be putting some others in that aren't my photos, but for you, give you some different things to play with. So I think what I want to do is I might want to start with doilies. Now, we do carry these in our shop, both sets, both kinds of these time cards, as well as you get a set that has multiple sizes of doilies. So, you know, if you don't have any doilies and you want some to play with, you can just get a few. You don't have to get the 100 pack, you know what I mean? So I thought I would use some of those on here. We're going to work on this side this time. And I know this is going to be tag shape, so I think I want to, because once I glue lace on here, it's going to be hard for me to cut shape. So let's just do that to start. Let me get, I don't know if this is going to be big enough or I want a bigger, oh, it's not very big, but I can change it when we get going, I guess. All right. Just so I kind of know where I'm working. And I'm going to want to get out all my, my inks are all mixed up from doing that project and all the blues. I was using a lot of blue ink. Speckled Egg, my favorite go-to ink that I use on almost all my blue projects. Tim Holtz has tons of different colors of distressed ink. I like the distressed ink because it dries instantly. A lot of times, or was I using distressed on that? I might not have been actually. What was I using? I was using an oxide, which doesn't dry as quickly. No, it was distressed. Yeah, it was distressed ink. So I like it because it dries quickly and you don't end up with as much ink on your hands as you might normally. Now, what I want to do is I want to glue this on. And I think I might do it with a glue stick just because it's not so messy. Well, it can be. I don't know what I'm saying. So what are you guys up to? Anything new and exciting? Nothing new here. Well, yes, we're having a birthday party for me. And I don't think I shared with you guys, we are getting our bathroom remodeled, our master bath. I still call it master bath. I know that everybody changed it because they're saying it's not politically correct, but we're the masters of our household, so I think it's okay, but excuse me. Let's see, the main bedroom. I don't know what they're calling it these days. Anyway, we are getting it remodeled, and so we had a guy come out. We had the big talk. Picked out all the stuff we wanted. Then we had the foreman come out, who came out and told us we couldn't have anything we wanted, that the salesman was incorrect. It was all custom. We could have it, but of course we were going to have to pay more, and we were going to have to wait a really long time for it. Well, we're redoing that bathroom because I can no longer get into the shower on my own without help because you have to step in. It's a step-in tub. So I can't lift my legs anymore and stand on the other one without having it fail and me taking a fall. So my husband has to help me every time I want to take a shower, which I don't like. Not that he can't, it's just self-sufficient me. You know what I mean? I don't like it. So I wish I had inked that first, but okay. I don't want it too shiny. I should have inked it before I put it on there. I'm very out of, well, I'm not out, I was making journals, but to do a video and talk and, oh, you know, I want to make this a lace. So basically you want to use your scraps, whatever you got. I think I'll put that on there first. It kind of takes over, so I will cut it down. Oh, these scissors do not work great anymore, but that's all right. I want it kind of chompy anyway. And then I want to put some other little bits on there. Now, I could just, yes, I can. This glue stick, Scotch glue, does work on fabric. Any of the Scotch glues, not the school ones, they don't. But the ones that I use do work on fabric. The Scotch Permanent and Scotch Create, if you still have some of that in your stash, that will work. If they get thicker and bigger, then I'm going to turn that over. You can use your Fabri-Tac. Kind of want to use that, and let's see, maybe one other one. Let me see, what do I have in my stash? Do I want to use a darker color? Maybe not that one. Not that one. Let me see. I'm looking to see. This is kind of my scraps that I throw in here that are sort of what's left over from things. That I've been working on. I know what I'm looking for, but I don't see it, any scraps in here of what I want. Well, I want some of that. That's what I want. And we might want something kind of in the middle. Here, let me get some sharper scissors. Okay. So anyway, we finally worked it out with when the foreman came out to remeasure. You know, he's the one who told us we couldn't have what we wanted, and we were pretty upset. So we went back to our salesman and said, hey. So he worked with him. We darn near canceled the whole deal, but because I absolutely have to have this, of course, we had to compromise a whole lot on what we wanted. And, you know, because we need to get it done. And so they ordered they couldn't get it, couldn't get stuff, and they finally found everything, and then now they've ordered everything, so we're waiting for it to come in, and the minute it comes in, then we schedule. So even though we started this in July, they were pretty backed up too. They got a lot of work, you know, especially with all the homes being built everywhere in California and all over. They're from Northern California, but they do come down to where we live. And our guy promised us they could do what we need, shower conversion, because we're not doing the whole bathroom, we're just doing a shower conversion, that they could do it in one day. Well, of course, then the foreman says, oh, no. We said, well, then it's done. We're not doing it. I can't. I need to have that bathroom. I can't, you know, can't use the other one. It's too small. I can't get in and out of it at all. So we said, okay, you know. So supposedly, I'm sure it's going to take a couple days. Even though I need it to be quick. Who knows? I want to use some paper dolls, Tim Holtz paper dolls. Let's see, what do we have in here? I've got them in boxes and bags and books, and I have so many Tim Holtz people. It's crazy. I don't know why I thought I needed them. I guess I was worried about the apocalypse coming and I wouldn't have any people. I don't know what my issue was, why I thought I needed so many. Oh my goodness. Oh, isn't she sweet? Oh my gosh. I adore her. She's so cute. Well, I think we might use her for something. I like these ladies, so we may use them on one. How's that? I have bigger everything too. Too big. Oh, too big. Those are couples. I don't want to do a couple. I think there's something that needs to be popped out here. Yep, I was right. Oh, they are cute, which means I'll have to get something for one of them to sit on, but could. I think I would need probably a bit more lace if I was going to, I would want it to go higher and lower. So let's keep them for another tag. She's good. Let's get some more stuff on there. So let me just, guys, I have so much. Ladies and gents, I should say, not you guys. That's very bad English. Poor grammar is what I should say. That was even just as bad. Okay, I like her. Let's find some goodies for her to sit on. I have lots of Tim Holtz stuff. Hold on 1 minute, please. I'm just grabbing stuff. Oh, I want some flower. I want a flower with her as well. So let me see. Let's move. I think I need to tap that upside down because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need it again. What was this? Flowers. Oh, yes. I want some flowers on. I want a flower with her. So what could we do? Something sweet maybe, huh? I've got Tim Holtz flowers here. I don't want a great big rose. Oh, here's something pretty. Oh, isn't that pretty? Wouldn't that be pretty up above her? Yeah. We got to have her standing on something, so we'll find something to go with that. I wonder, do we want 2 of those on there? Wait, where did it go? I just saw it. Yoo-hoo, where are you? There we go. Do we want 2 of those on there? I never used these. I mean, I haven't used them. When I first started out, I did. Maybe we can go like that. I kind of like that. You know, I feel like something else, like we either need to stamp on there or do some, let me grab my, hold on a minute. Hold, please. Talk amongst yourselves. I need stencils. Okay. Want something kind of feminine to stencil around on there. Just a little stencil. Doesn't have to be a lot. Just needs a little. I have bitty roses. Maybe we could just put a little bit of that on there. You guys, I have so much on the floor. Ooh, hope I didn't break your eardrum. Sorry about that. That was a little aggressive, wasn't it? All right. So we're hoping about second week of September to have the work starting in our house. So I'm pretty, as the English would say, chuffed about it. Excited. Looking for some little rosy buds here. Yeah, super excited about it. So I'm thinking about maybe some sponge sugar here. Let's see if that would work. I want to use something a light pink. I don't want a brown, I don't think. Let me see. Pardon my head. I do have my hair pulled back in a pony to keep it out of my face. Oh, you can't even see it. Too light. Okay, that won't work. So, well, that's a bummer. What else can I use, you guys? I guess I'm going to have to use mine. But that's an oxide, and you don't want to mix your oxides with your, this is a wet one. Lightly wet. I just cleaned my desk, so. Well, let's try it again. So now we're going to have a little pink and a little brown on here, I guess. Oh, that's not bad. I like it. I think it's okay. Let's do the bottom with it too. I don't think I've used this particular. Oh, that's fun. That gives it a little something different. Okay, so today we're kind of mixed media upping. I don't even write a lot of mixed media. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, now we would want to maybe add just a little bit of ink here, just right around the edges to get some of the white off of where it's popped out of its original when they cut it out at the factory. Don't want it over sweet, right? I want to have a little, when I do Tim Holtz is when I get a little bit more grungy. I tend to go towards the grunge, the Victorian, the vintage look of everything when I'm working with the Tim Holtz things. You'll see my style changes quite a bit, and this is where I started out, was with all of the Tim Holtz, which I have tons of Tim Holtz. Oh my gosh. So we want to go like up there, and then we want to go down there. put her in the middle, but we want her standing on something. So, oh gosh, I got hangnails everywhere. Hands are dry from all the paper I've been handling lately. Let's see what I have. If I got anything bitty bitty. I do, but not what I want for her. This is all the field notes right there. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. Those are so big, though. Even the little ones are going to be too big. These are the pocket cards. No. What's this one? Ephemera palette, this is called. There's got to be something in here. Oh, there's a pretty ticket. Maybe she could stand on that one. I want it to go really that way. That's kind of not going in the right direction. Oh, here's a piece. What if we went across, had her stand on that? Let's move that down. I think it's too similar, but we'll leave it there for a minute. Tell me what you think. This set is stunning. Oh, it's too big. How about just something small like that, and then put that up there? Or she could stand on the taffeta ribbon one. What if we did like... I need to take this off here. Everything's swirling around. Okay. What if we went like that, and we went like that? And we added one down there. Well, that one up there, and that one down there. That's pretty. I feel like there needs to be some lace there, though. There's like a gap there. I've got fumble fingers today, guys. Pardon me. I'm having trouble with my hands. Probably because I'm tired. I worked really, really hard to finish that journal so I could make some other videos. Felt like I was letting you guys down not making any videos, although you said you'd wait, but many of you wanted to see me back to my normal schedule. I don't know why this card's so squirrely. I love this little bit here. Okay, let me get this glued on at the top. I think that's part of what's bugging me here. I am going to use Fabri-Tac because I'm working with ribbon. There we go. That's going to help me line her up. Okay, now where did that little, oh, there it is. All right. put this one on there, and then let's get this one on there. Then we'll have her stand on it, but let me get it on correctly. And then we can add this at the right place. Okay, let's do that. Let's get these on, then I'll know where to put her, right? That seems like the way to go. Definitely need Fabri-Tac on this one. It's kind of... All right, and let's get this little girl on there. Is she adorable? Oh, Tim has some pretty people. Does he make people anymore? I think he does. Well, I know last year. I don't know about this year. I mean, I don't know if we'll see more of the people coming up, or if they're putting them in with other packs so that they're not by themselves. But it's okay if they're not making anymore. I'm good. I've got enough for the next millennium. So... I have a bunch I don't use, but you guys probably wouldn't be interested in them. It's like I don't use the guys and the boys. I just tend to not use those. So I have a lot of them. I have a lot of couples. I don't really use those. There's just the men and the boys. Unless the men are very, very dapper, then maybe. But they're usually used in conjunction with the ladies. Some people really like, some people work in a masculine, but I don't work in the masculine too much. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh my goodness, I love it. I don't know if it needs anything else. I don't do a lot of pearls with Tim Holtz, but sometimes I will. Depending upon what this goes in will depend if it gets a tab or it gets fabric up there. I don't really want to add anything to it right now. I may change my mind later. And then you have the back to write on if you want. And they come out pretty. I love it. Let me see how much time I used up trying to get myself going in looking at the journal. 37. Oh, I know we can at least do one more. So let's do one where you see there both sides are, nope, that's not it. There, both sides are out. Now, it would be fun to do a Christmas one. No, I planned on the kids. Yeah, aren't they cute? They're perfect for this. All right, but we're going to put lace behind them for sure. They need some lace. And maybe another doily, or some of a doily. I mean, you don't really see the doily under there, but it's there. I mean, I know it's there, so. Oops, that was the wrong one. But you do see it under there. I mean, you could see it. It's one of the many layers. I can see it there. I can see it there and there. I can see it there, a little bit down there. So, I mean, I think it's worth having the doily underneath. Or putting it, like, behind one of the gals. To keep one of the girls. Yeah, we could put it behind her. So this time we might do this a bit different. Let me move that up. Let me put that there. Kind of made a big mess over here, didn't I? Gosh, let me get... Kind of good though when you take them out, because then you can see what you have. It stirs them all up. For the next time you want to use something, they're not hiding anymore. All right. I just vacuumed this room before I did the video. I probably should have waited, right? All right, now we want to make sure this is no more than 7.5, which it's 8 inches. So maybe we'll make this one 7. Let's take off an inch. Ooh, I hate to take anything off of this. Guess we'll take it off the bottom. All right, there we go. Should we do it on the green side? No, let's do it on the red side. I kind of liked where I was going with that. And then I want to this one we won't need to do anything with because it's not plain. Let's just ink the edges a little bit to take the stark white off. There we go. Gosh, I'm hungry already. I told my husband that was going to happen. Went right through lunch. Sorry, I had to get some water. Oh my gosh, I was so thirsty. So let's glue her to that. That's kind of the easiest way for me, and then put the whole thing down. But we're going to put it on. We're going to put it on. I feel like I need to get some more Fabri-Tac. I mean, more Fabri-Tac. Art glitter glue. I seem to be running out. Oh, wrong girl. Okay. It's easy to get confused which one I'm putting it behind. I'm putting it behind her. We just need a little bit to connect it to this. And I don't really like the way this is at the top, so I'm going to kind of cut it down a little bit. I should have just left it maybe, but we'll see. I didn't ink them first. Shame on me. I forgot to ink these guys. All right. Now they're ready to go on there, except the way I did that, it's off the page again. We may do it that way. I don't know. I don't like the way that looks, so okay, that becomes junk. Well, it'll go into the scrap box. Let's try this again. Let's cut it off right about here. All right. Okay. And then if we put them on there, are we still going to get, we are going to get a little bit. Okay. So what I think I'll do, I'm kind of doing this in a weird way. I don't know if you can see. Sorry if you can't, but I got to see what I'm doing. Then I'm going to pull it away this way and glue this on. There we go. There we go. Now, making it one piece is going to make it easier once we put the lace on, because this time I'm putting the lace on first. What do we have? Ooh, that's good. That's a good one. That's a good scrap. And what else have I got? Oh, there's another good one. Really good one. Pretty. That's a really pretty one. definitely good there. And that one good down there. Okay, let me find the front and the back. I got it. And let me get some glue on there. I can add more. I got to start somewhere, so it's good to just kind of good thing I don't have any nail polish on, huh? Would be gone by now. I would have destroyed it. So let's see. I've told you about the bathroom sometime in September. We're getting rid of our garden tub shower combo to a straight walk-in. So should be pretty. Sliding doors. We wanted a fixed door on one side and sliding on the other, fixed wall, but we couldn't get that. That was custom. You know. Oh, we could get it, but it would take an extra 12 days on top of the 6 weeks 6 to 8 weeks we've already been waiting. So we said no, it's taking too long as it is. I really need it soon. It's getting harder and harder. I'm sure it'll be really pretty too and updated. So, you know, if we ever do sell the house, I feel like whoever buys it will have a pretty bathroom. It should be really beautiful, but we picked up pretty fixtures and, you know, everything should be lovely. I'm not too... We had to re-choose some things, but, you know, the way it is. I hate that we always have to settle, but sometimes when you need something done, you just have no choice but to bite the bullet and settle. Hopefully they do a good job and we don't have big issues, because honestly, I can't handle the stress of things going bad. It already got really stressful. Yeah. Sorry about the ooze, but ew. I don't mind a little glue on my hands, but that gets crazy. Yeah, that's quite pretty. Now I want to add something. I want some kind of flower or something. Let me see, what do I have again? These are all Tim Holtz flowers, so let's see. Do I want to put that on top or below? Oh, that's not bad. I also have these. This is pretty too. That's pretty. It's very full, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think maybe we'll put a little label or something on it, but I don't know that it needs even that. I think it's pretty cool the way it is. I have some mini snippets here, which would be good. I don't think I want anything down here with the... Oh yeah, I could do that. I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on. Excuse me. And that was quiet. Normally I'm like 20 times louder than that. I hope I cut it down a little bit. It was crazy loud. Sorry about that. About lost a tonsil there. Well, okay, let's do a couple things before I go crazy with that. Before I do anything else, I just realized I want to take a little corner off. I'm going to check my time in just a minute, guys. Ladies and gents. I keep saying guys. Oh, terrible habit. Okay, let's go. Oh, I'm just getting lost in these. You know, I saw Wendy at Wendy's Journal Adventure. She's doing a whole big thing on using Tim Holtz in a journal. And, oh, I was so inspired by that. But, you know, that's not my normal style. I mean, anymore. I've kind of graduated away from it. But I think it would be super fun to do a journal, like for myself, kind of a keepsake journal. And I had bought this beautiful leather journal, leather-bound journal. It's embossed and it's burgundy and pink, kind of a mauve and burgundy. And inside is all this handmade paper. So I am thinking about doing all the pages in Tim Holtz and just make it a fun Tim Holtz interactive kind of journal thing. I got these from my friend Celeste, and I'm thinking, those would look good in there. So I don't know. It's something I'm thinking about doing. Kind of an art journal kind of thing. Art, mixed media, different things. Kind of like this tag, you know. So I am thinking about doing something like that. Just for fun, not for anything in particular, just because. I don't like all the white edges on here, so I am going to get those off. I have so much Tim Holtz, it's crazy. Now, where'd that little... Oh, got pushed off to the side. The only thing on this one, I would like to get the little tiny one of the edges because it's going to go where there is a rounded corner. So there we go. It would fit better that way. All right. Let me get that on. I'm going to put that on first and get that going. I hope that's going to stay on there. I might not have put enough because we're going on top of lace. Might need to use the fabric tack. There we go. Okay, and then I want to get that there. Let me see how that's going to go again. Yeah, I want to bring it down just a bit more. It's okay if it hangs off a bit. I'm all right with that. I hear the fire department bells going off. Let's see what goes out. Then I think this goes on like this. And then up here we had a... And then we would need something... up here. So we'll have to find something for there. But I think that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to check my time in just a minute. Let me see how much time I have. I have time to finish this? 55. Ooh, I got 5 minutes to finish this one, and then we're gonna have to call it a day. But it's been fun doing these. I could see me, you know, continuing to work on them for a little while. So if you don't have any of these, go on over to our shop. Journal Supply and Design, I believe, is the name of our shop. I know, I'm sorry, I can't remember my own shop name. Bad, right? Oh, you know why. So, let me see. So, if you need these cards, or you need doilies, or you need paper bags, you need any kind of supplies, you can get these at our Design Journal Supply, Etsy.com, and we set this up specifically for you guys to be able to get what I'm working with, so you can make projects like this right along with me. We have the Sugar Bell bottles, and they come with a top. You can get them in a set. Or you can, or you can just get the tops if you need them. And if you don't see something you want that I've told you is there, ask Jolene, and she may have it in our in the warehouse where we have the extras. She just may not have listed it, or we ran out when she was busy and didn't notice that we ran out of something. Sometimes that does happen. We run out of an item, but she's got a bunch on the shelf. So she might have some in stock on the shelf. So in our little warehouse, and you can ask her, and you may be able to get what you're looking for. So always ask if you don't see something that I've said supposed to be in the shop, because even if she doesn't have it on the shelves, I may have some that I'm willing to share with you guys. So let me put this on here, and we are done with this one, and we've made 2 fun tags lace. I'm gonna have to make some more of these. I think when I turn off the camera, I'm gonna make a few more. These are a blast. I pulled out so much stuff. I think I really shouldn't waste what I brought out, right? I think I should finish making a few more. Let's push this down just a little bit. Oh, there we go. Oh, you guys, I'm in love. Oh, these are so pretty. I love them. Look at that. So it ends up being my style, even though it's Tim Holtz. There's no pearls. And I could add some if I really want to, but aren't they adorable? So look at that. So we made the 2 tags. So excited by that. So happy with it. Let me clean up just a little bit before I say goodbye, because I have a huge amount of mess here. Oh my goodness. There we go. Not so bad. There we are. Now you can see what we made. So there we go. These are the 2 tags that I made. They're about 7.5 inches long, and they're made with Tim Holtz. And you have these on the back so that you can just write over them. You can also do one that you can do plain, or you could do a red one for Christmas or whatever you want. So get a hold of some of these. Again, they're in our shop if you need them. So thank you for watching, guys. I will see you all very soon. You have a really marvelous week, and we'll be back. Bye-bye. Love you guys. Bye.